Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy BLS bringing back another episode of the BLS Experience. Um, we're shooting this at nighttime. I would usually shoot these Sunday morning. I wake up, make some breakfast, drink some coffee, and then shoot the podcast. But this week was a little different because I actually went out last night to watch the Connor fight, and I came home at 2 o'clock, and I set my alarm for 8:30, and I ended up waking up at 2:30. So I was like, well, okay. So I hopped on my stream, and I had to stream for a little bit, and I streamed for about 4 or 5 hours, and then, here we are. But I wanted to at least get this done. We got some things to talk about, what's going on this week, and we got some golf trips to talk about, and there's a lot happened this week. So I guess we'll just talk about literally what happened last night. I ended up streaming for probably 5 hours or some shit like that, and went over to a buddy's house, watched the Connor fight. And I'd say Connor is probably my favorite fighter. As you can tell, I mean, everybody knows what the outcome is, and I'm just so disappointed. How I think that fight that Connor did is gonna take his being a legend away. You can't go out looking like that. I don't know I don't know what he blamed it on, but I know that Dustin's calf kicks were messing him up, and the last calf kick that he hit, you could tell hurt Connor bad because he stumbled, and then they got to where Connor had his back on the cage, and then Dustin just teed off on his face, and Connor was controlling the whole fight. He looked good. I was like, dude, there's no way. Like he looks like he's gonna win this one. And then the leg kicks started bothering him. You could tell because he started to catch him. So then he got his back to the thing after that leg kick, and he could have gotten out of it, but he just let Dustin tee off on him, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And you know what? It literally reminds me of some Ronda Rousey shit, like how she was dominating everybody. She was like the favorite, the money fighter, and she goes out like Holly, didn't even fight. Like Connor fought, but I felt like, I don't know, dude. This whole fight, in my opinion, was not normal. Okay, I understand you could be civil and be professional about the fight, but name me one Connor fight that, besides this one and the one with the Cowboy, that people say that the Cowboy one was rigged, but I think that Connor just caught him off guard with the shoulder shots. But this fight, he didn't shit talk one time. The motherfucker was donating to Dustin's charity. Like, they were cool. They were handshaking, and Connor wasn't talking shit. Like, Connor is probably the best shit talker that I know ever. And he didn't even say anything negative to this guy to get in his head. And I don't know if he was playing the professional, changed man, and makes Dustin think that gets Dustin overconfident because Connor's not cocky anymore, and he goes in, but it didn't work. But yeah, Connor, I was mad because Connor lost, and then I was mad because I was I literally wasted 5 hours watching the prelims and then watching Connor's fight. Well, I could have been streaming. Sucks. So that's probably the last UFC fight I ever watched. I'm not kidding. Last night as well, ESPN Plus had they shot their servers just went out. I don't know what that was about, because Dana White in the press conference was like, anybody who's streaming, I'm gonna make sure that you pay or some shit like that. And we watched all the prelims on a streamed thing. I don't remember what it was, streamingeast.live or some shit like that. We watched all of them on that until Connor's fight, and it started working. So we watched on Connor's fight on ESPN Plus, but I was just disappointed in the outcome of it, and I was mad because I wasted all that time, and I was like, whatever. So yeah, I wasn't very happy about the Connor fight. I think it could have went way better, and he just like didn't look himself. And I don't know if you're gonna explain or if you're gonna make the excuses on the leg kicks or the excuses that you didn't work hard enough or you didn't train enough for this fight. Like, there's no excuses. Like, you're a legendary fighter. You should come in. You should, like, never take anything lightly, because anything can happen in the ring, and that's what happened, literally. I guess, like, the leg kick meta is a meta for Dustin, and in that fight, that's what he was looking for, and it worked. So, I don't know. I probably won't watch another fight. Just wasting that time. Like, I could have just, like, sat at home and had someone stream it on Discord and just watch the last fight, not watch all the other fights. So, yeah, that's probably the last UFC fight that I ever go to watch, because it just was like, after it, I was just, like, confused. I was confused. I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, why did that happen? So, yeah, I was a little bummed out. That's when I came home at 2 o'clock, and I've crashed, and I just caught up on sleep because I haven't been getting much sleep. I wanted to talk to you guys about my Twitch real quick, because I told you at the beginning of the month that I wanted to get 200 hours. As of right now, we have 169 hours and 21 minutes. And we still got... So what I usually do, we'll do 5. So 5 to 10, that's 5. So that's another 15 hours. So that's 185 hours. And then that means we'll do 3 hours on Friday, 3 hours on Saturday, 3 hours on Sunday. So that's 9 hours. So we're going to be just around 200. I don't think it's going to be rough to try to get 200. I could probably stream 6 hours. That's what I probably would do just to get to 200, because that's from January 1st to today, which is Sunday night. I'm at 169 hours and 21 minutes, which is a lot of streaming. Streaming every day, so we got that goal. And then I started uploading on TikTok as well, which the first one that I did was okay. It was me finding a graphics card on a dude. It got like pretty good views. And then the other one was me finding 2 graphics cards on a table, and that one got like 10,000 views and like 500, 600 likes. So I'm just kind of like playing around with TikTok and seeing what's hitting and what's not. I just put funny clips on there, and they got like 10 views. So obviously people want to see like big grade items and stuff like that. Yeah, Tarkov, I'm at the point in Tarkov now where the challenges are getting harder. We spent like 2 or 3 hours trying to do one challenge, and my buddy Indy ended up getting it done, but I still got to get 5 kills, and then that one's done. Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna kind of be taking it slow. The break that I'm going on is gonna be nice, because it'll give me a little bit break of Tarkov, and then right when I get back, it'll be grind time for February. So February is like right around the corner. So we'll be able to grind February. Like February, getting 200 hours is probably really, really slim, especially because I know for a fact that one weekend I will be gone to Top Golf, and then I'll have people come over here. But Top Golf, I'll probably stream at Top Golf, and then when they're over here, we'll probably do an IRL stream or something like that. So February is definitely going to be a lower month as far as streaming. But yeah, I wrote some things down, because we were going to talk about Warzone, like the UAV glitch, but I found out that wasn't true. So let's talk about the golf trip. So as you guys know, I'm going on this golf trip. I leave Thursday, which the podcast that I need to shoot for this, I'm probably gonna have to shoot another one this week for the weekend. So if you guys are watching this on Monday, let me know what some things you want me to talk about, or if you have any questions. I need to actually pull up the old one and see if you guys put questions in it. But I'll be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'll be back Monday, which Sunday is like the day that I usually record these, but I'll be gone, and I'm not gonna bring all my setup and stuff to stream or to record my podcast down there. Let me look. We got 2 comments, I think. Okay. So nothing, no real questions. But what really happened is so I started my new contract with my company October, and there's a thing called, so you have PTO, sick leave, or so you have PTO, which is paid time off, sick leave, and then you have leave without pay. They don't allow leave without pay, and I don't have the hours accumulated, so they weren't going to let me go just because I didn't have the hours accumulated. Well, I was shitty for like 2 days. I think I talked about this. I was shitty for like 2 days, and then I got the call, and they were like, hey, just going to let you know that we're going to approve this for the we're going to approve this, but we won't be allowed to grant you any PTO or leave without pay after this. And I was like, that's fine. So I get to go up on a golf trip for sure. Like, it's happening. Pull my notes back up here. So yeah, that was like a whole big thing, because I thought I was going to miss the golf trip. I think that was this week that happened. I can't remember. This week went by so quick. But Monday, that's what happened. Or sorry, Tuesday morning, that's what happened. So Tuesday and Wednesday I was shitty. Thursday I lightened up, and then Friday I found out that Thursday I found out that I was going to be able to go on the golf trip. So it was good. I want to talk about streaming during the day and streaming at night. And I found a new respect for people who stream at night. Here's why. I've been watching a lot of people during the day, and I've been playing during the day. When you play during the day, all the people who are actually good are either at work or at school, or they are actual pros at the game, or like streamers that make a living off streaming. And I think it's kind of unfair for like I watch these couple of guys, and they get easy lobbies, which means that people aren't like going for challenges or trying to find fat loot, or you're not getting into like more intense gunfights. That's why I grew a lot of respect for Summit, because that man never streams during the day, ever. I think he starts to stream at like 5 o'clock Eastern time, somewhere around there, and that man plays all night. So he plays during like the prime of when everybody's on. So he's going to get the best gunfights, the best players. While these other guys that are streaming during the day, they get like basically all the tier 3. Like I would say like tier 1 and tier 2 are like the good players. Tier 1's pro, tier 2 is like really good players, and tier 3 are like the average players. These guys that are playing during the day, bro, you're playing against like not kids that aren't good at all. And I noticed that with like every game. Like Tarkov's a big one. Like you're not they don't get in like gunfights or see chatted out people like I do all the time. And it's kind of like, it kind of sucks, because I think like if I ever did make this into a job, I would split the streams up. I would do 2 streams a day. I would do stream during the day, like early, wake up at like 8 o'clock, be live by like 8:30, stream for 5-6 hours, do the stuff that you need to get done that is harder to get done at night. And then when you go live at night, you can go and you can chat out, and you can like, for Tarkov, for example, you can chat out and like go for like good gunfights and stuff. But like doing quests and stuff during the day, easy, bro. And it's kind of crazy now that you look at it. Like if you don't believe me, like get on any game. It's literally any game. Get on any game during the day, like early, like before 10 o'clock, and play. And then take a little break, and then get on at 5 o'clock. And from 5 to like 10, it's just like prime sweat bags, because that's when I start. That's like literally when I'm on. And I notice like when I watch other people, it's like I know they're really good at the game, but they're not that good to where these kids, like literally you shoot them and they don't even know where they're getting shot from. Like, and you don't have a suppressor or anything. Like, you can just dead sprint up to them, and they don't have no idea where you are, and you just head tap them. I noticed that a lot about day streamers, and it makes me wanna be a streamer and stream during the day just because of that. But right now, it's not looking good. I wonder how many viewers we average right now. In January, we've averaged 4.6 viewers, gotten 51 follows, 17 subscriptions, and in subscriptions we've made less than $50. So that's the let me look. Yeah, that's what we're sitting at. So like 170 hours. That's a lot of voluntary work, which I'm not like I don't do it for money. I would like to turn it into that, but the thing is when you're spending that much time, I expect eventually something to get out of it. When you're spending that much time consistently, people don't even work that much hour. Like people have how many hours? So if you worked 40 hours a week. Let's do 3 weeks. That's 120 hours. Okay, then you do that's 160 hours. So I literally work a 40-hour job, and I stream. Let's see. Let's just get the actual facts down. So the first week, this is 7 days. I streamed 45 hours. Okay, so that's more than a normal work week. Oh my God. So from January 1st to January 8th, I streamed 45 hours. From January 9th to from January 8th to January 9th, 15th, I streamed 64 hours. Holy sheeshers. Okay. Then from January 15th to January 22nd, 67 hours. So I'm basically streaming enough to have 2 full-time jobs, and I make $50. Basically, just under $50 for it. But like I said, the reason that I do stream is because I play so much video games, and it's time-consuming, and I know you can make a career after it or out of it. It's just that's what I enjoy doing, and I'm gonna, I like coming home and playing video games for 5-6 hours. I don't have anything else to spend my time on, so I'm cool with doing that. Yeah, like you need to hang out with friends and every now and then, but like for the Connor fight instance, I didn't need to go do that. And one thing that I really think about and really bugs me is okay, what if you would have streamed and you killed Summit, or you kill what if I would have killed Summit, and then next thing you know I get 1,000 followers, or Summit hosts me and I get like 5,000 followers. Like that is stuff that I think about all the time when you're not streaming and you're doing other things that you shouldn't. Like you're gonna sacrifice time with your friends to stream, but like you're gonna sacrifice your stream to spend time with friends, and like you never know, like that could be in your opportunity. But that's why I'm like consistently every day gonna be streaming like at least 4 hours. Like 4 hours is like a part-time job. That's what I did today. It was like 4 or 5 hours, so it's not too bad. But I always think about stuff like that. Like, what if you would have streamed instead of doing this, and Summit hosted you? Like, there you go, bada boom, bada bing. And as long as you keep consistent, like the problem with that is like if Summit hosted me on like a Friday, and I still had like over 500 viewers, I would probably stay live until I had over 500 viewers. I've seen there was one kid that Shroud hosted. He did something real smart, and Shroud hosted him, and Shroud ended his stream, and he went back up, and Shroud seen that the guy was still live, so the guy got hosted by Shroud and did like a 24-hour stream, 26-hour stream, just because he had all those viewers in there. Why not keep it going? And then when Shroud went live again, he ended his stream, which makes sense to me. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess this really ties into the thing is like I've had to learn this the hard way, and when I talk about only making sub 50, with work, streaming 170 plus hours. I have learned this the real hard way, is that money really doesn't really make you happy, because like you got to thinking like people like Robin Williams and people like that. They're millionaires, and they're still unhappy. Like most of the people who are rich don't even have a happy life, because like I always said this quote. I was like, I'd rather be rich, or I'd rather be broke doing something that I love than to be rich doing something that I hate. That's a quote that I've had stuck in my head forever. And unfortunately, I've fallen into that trap, because everything that I do now is for money. I work, like 80% of my day is at work. And do I enjoy work? Yeah, it's all right. Would I rather be doing other things? Yeah, because the whole time I'm at work, I'm thinking about doing those other things like streaming and stuff like that. But or like I'm at work and I'm like studying things. So like when I do stream, I can go in and I already know what to do, or I know where to look for this thing, or I know what what I'm saying? Like I do the pre-studying to figure out what I need to do for when I do stream that night. I can just do it real quick, like quests and like where keys are and stuff like that. And I watch like a lot of gameplay and watch how like they maneuver throughout the map, and like what good ammo and what good guns and good armor and all that stuff. Like you learn, like I spend time studying and researching all that to get it in. But what I would rather be doing is just actually doing it. But yeah, money doesn't make you happy. It's like if you think that money makes you happy, like I've been trying to find like another source of income that I can do from home, just so I can do that, and whenever the source of income needs my attention, I can step away from streaming and do that real quick and go straight back to streaming. I've thought about, I do the editing for the Y&K podcast, and I'm hoping, like my intentions to get in there was never to be on the content team as an intern, which is what I am. It was to eventually work my way up and be on the team. And, that's something that I can do during the day that I like. And, I think that I could probably take like a $20,000 cut from what I'm doing now. And that will pay my bills. I'd be happy with it. I wouldn't be able to do extracurricular stuff like go golfing every weekend and stuff like that. But I got to stream, and that's what I really want to do, is like find something. Like right now, streaming is second priority. The first priority is work, because if I don't go to work, which is literally I leave my house at 7 and I don't get back till 4:45. So that whole time I'm at work, which I could be spending that time on my stream, which would probably help me out dramatically. But I've been trying to find the reason, like you got to go do that, because you need the money to pay your bills. Like I said in a couple of episodes, I'm completely financially independent on everything. Everything that you see in here, I've bought. This is all me. I've worked for that. Some things are gift, like my air fryer, it's a gift. But literally everything else, this couch, this table, this computer, the TV, anything that's on my setup, anything that's in my bedroom, all me. I bought it. My money, I earned it, and then bought the shit with it. My golf clubs, bought all that shit. Like everything that's in here, I've bought. I pay for my car insurance, my rent, I pay for my phone, I pay for my internet, I pay for my electricity, I pay for my internet, I pay for, whatever subscriptions that I fucking have. I pay for all of it. Like I'm completely independent, which is what my job does for me. So I guess it's good, since considering I spend 8 to 9 hours a day there. That is what makes me be able to have all this shit. But I think that I could take a cut from that, as long as I could do something that I enjoy doing at home, or like not even at home, just anywhere on the computer. Like, if I wanted to go to fucking Germany for a week, I can take my computer and work there. Or don't need to put in a PTO request time or whatever, you know? Or if I wanted to go home and see my family for a week, I don't have to put in a request and skip. I have my work here. I want to do like teleworking stuff. I want to do stuff on the computer. I'm good enough with the computer. Should be able to find it. But I wanted something with the promotional content that I'm doing for the Y&K podcast. I wanted something like that to pop off. But what I'm thinking is, since I have experience under a business like that as an intern, maybe do something, because I know you can get into like sports promotional content, and I'm talking like that could be like a side thing, you know? Would I have to give something up? Probably, but I'm cool with that. It depends on like if I made enough money. Like the whole time, like I know people always said, "Oh yeah, you got to go to college. Okay, you got to get your degree. You got to get a job. You got to be financially stable. You got to get health insurance through the." That's bullshit. Okay, that's all fucking bullshit. I thought it was for an independent to get health insurance, it's going to be like stupid, like $800. Bullshit. Okay, I don't even go to the doctor that much. I'm just going to be straight up. My health insurance for my company right now that I work for, it would have been $238 per paycheck. So every 2 weeks, $238. So we're talking about just sub $500 for health insurance. But I've been to the doctor maybe 5 times, and I've been to the dentist. And that was literally just for health insurance. I've been to the doctor maybe 5 times. Okay, like I might have like just dumb shit, you know. I can't even tell you the last time. The last time I know the last time that I went to a doctor was in. It's been so long it takes me time to think about it. I worked so 2016. 2017, 2018 was the last time I went to the doctor, and the only reason that I went to the doctor is because I was having sleeping issues, and my boss was like, I have overslept twice in a year, overslept twice. My boss was like, hey, this is becoming an issue. Is there everything okay? And I was like, well, I can't fall asleep at night. He's like, you should go to the doctor, see if you can get some help. So I went to the doctor, and I got diagnosed with anxiety and depression and insomnia. So then they tried to put me on antidepressants, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. So they prescribed, it was either that or sleeping pills, which the sleeping pills they said had bad side effects with some patients, where patients were literally in their sleep getting up and driving their cars, waking up in their cars. I was like, yeah, I think I'll pass on that. So we'll just do the anxiety. I took one pill, one of them. And I was like, bro, I don't even freaking need this. Like, I feel like it's a placebo thing, and I don't want to, like, I know people who will take those, and then, like, it might work. I don't know. But I know people that take those, and when they don't take them, their anxiety and depression is worse because they don't take them than what it would be if they just, like, didn't start taking them in the first place. Like, because, like, not every day that I'm, like, down or, you know, I have anxiety or I can't sleep. It's not every day. It's just like whatever, some days could be, you know, this and that. But video games helps me with that a lot because I'm able to take my mind off of a lot of shit when video games. When I play video games, usually I don't get too frustrated. And if I do have the frustration from whatever's happening in real life, that funnels to like me maybe dying in the game. Like I take it out on there, and then I'm good. But yeah, there's just, I don't know. Like I said, money doesn't really make you happy, and if you think it does, like I'm gonna be honest with you. I have nice things, and a lot of people could see the stuff that I have. It's buying materialistic stuff is a temporary fix. That's literally all it is. Like my car. I thought my car was like, don't get me wrong, I like my car. But the feeling that I got when I pulled off the lot, that feeling that I had, I don't have that feeling anymore. When I get up and pull it out of my garage to go to work, I don't have that feeling anymore. It's just one of those things. Like I get the same feeling every time. It's almost a numbness. It's not really a numbness, but like I get adrenaline rushes. I think I'm an adrenaline junkie. I get adrenaline rushes when I play video games because, like, when you're in a serious fight and it comes down to like a slow motion, like a slow mode, and you're healing or you're repacking mags or something, you just hear your heart just fucking pounding in your chest. You're like, holy shit, this is it. Like, I remember one fight, and I can tell you right now, I'll never be able to experience this unless it's video games. The blood just rushing so fast. Like, you can tell my beats per minute was up because I was doing a challenge on interchange, and I was leaving. I was going to extract. And I go downstairs in the parking garage, and I see a guy running at me. And I was like, well, I'm going to see if he sees me. And next thing you know, I seen another guy. So I was like, okay, well, it's 2v1 so far. I got to kill at least one to make a 1v1. So I killed one. Well, then I seen this guy, and I seen another guy. So it was a 4v1. Okay? I killed the first guy. The second guy tried to peek at me. Fuck him up. Throw a grenade. Ended up killing another guy. Then I found out the other guy that was in the back killed him. So I killed two so far. And then the one guy who I fucked up wrapped all the way around, and I hit a nice little Kobe and hit him with a grenade. And I thought, oh, I must have got them all. And I peeked out, and there was one more guy, and he killed me. But after that fight, my hands were numb, tingling, because the blood was just rushing so fast. Like, my beats per minute was probably amped because that adrenaline rush. Like I said, the most adrenaline rush that I've ever had, I think, is when I was skydiving. But when I played in that fight, like, you just love those fights, like where you know your hands go numb and you kind of just like black out, and you wake and you're back up and you're like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I'm saying? I love those moments. I can't get those moments anywhere else other than video games. But yeah, like I was saying, money doesn't make you happy. Money doesn't make you happy, and I say, like, live simply. Don't buy bougie things. You don't need bougie things. And, like, I think you'll be way better off if you don't, like, because I was always buying the nicest of nice, and it just doesn't. It's not worth it, in my opinion. That's why I think that eventually I need to get away from this job and do something that I enjoy doing, you know? That's a little bit more enjoyable, that works more around my streaming. Because, like, if I can come here and technically I'm getting paid 8 hours and I only, you know, they're saying, oh, Brad, you got to edit, 5 videos for Instagram this week, okay? I would literally stay up and edit all 5 of them in the first day and then have all the rest of the week off. Like, I would do shit like that. Just binge work on the computer just to open up more space for this. I think that's something I need to work towards in the future, but I got to find stuff that works for me. So, yeah. The other thing is, like, I know a lot of people have been asking about girls, and I'm, like, kind of proud of myself because I've gotten real good at it. I've gotten good. Usually, like, when you go out in public or even at work, grocery store, wherever, TikTok is another one. Like, you see attractive girls everywhere. Like, you just do. Like, go on TikTok and scroll through for an hour, you're going to see at least 10, right? Or you go to the grocery store, you're probably going to see 1 or 2, especially if you live in a big city like this. Go out to a restaurant on Friday night that serves alcohol, you're going to see a few. Like, they're freaking everywhere. And everybody's always says, what's your type, what's your type, what's your type? And I was like, oh, yeah, I love brunettes, I love Filipinos, I love Italians, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think I've gotten good at not giving a fuck about any girls, pretending like they're not even there. I've gotten fucked, dude. I'm proud of myself because usually I was like, oh, damn, like, whatever. Should I talk to her or stuff like that? Now I don't even do that. I'm like, oh, just another freaking girl, brush off the shoulder, don't even care. And people that hear me say that are like, oh, you're never going to find a relationship, yada, yada, yada. It's like, okay, that's fine with me because if I have a relationship, what's going to happen? That's going to take up time away from streaming. Because anybody who's in a relationship right now, if you were streaming 5 to 6 hours a day and you had a 40-hour a week job, like a 9 to 5, and you're streaming 5 to 6 hours a day, that ain't cutting it. Like, they're gonna get mad at you. They're gonna say, "Oh, you need to spend more time with me," but stupid shit like that. Like, I'm cool without that. Plus, I'm at the weird age now. I'm gonna be 27 this year. Where's the time gone, dog? I can't believe that shit. That's wild. Like, people would be coming in my chat and be like, "Bro, I watched it when I'm 11. I'm 18 now." And I'm just like, huh? It's like, what? That's freaking nutty. But yeah, I'm at a weird age now where girls, so you can either go younger, which I don't want. I don't really want to go younger. I have like a plus, I'd say like 3 years younger and like 8 years older. I think that's like the good, age bracket. But when you start getting older, this is what you start getting. You start getting single moms, okay? You start getting, this is what you really see. This is like people your age, this is what you see. You see single moms, which I'm not trying to be a stepdad. You see married girls everywhere. Everyone's married. Like, okay, it's bad when I've gotten to the age where now I'll look at the girl. If she's attractive, the second thing that I look at is her ring, is see if she has a ring on. Literally. So if I find her attractive or she's got some nice cheeks on her, I look at the ring. And like I'm saying, probably like 8 out of 10 has rings on. Especially like if you're at the work, if I'm at work, or if you're at a restaurant or something like that, they have a ring on. So it's like, okay, well, that's worthless. Which makes it easier because I'm like, okay, she has a ring on. I have no shot with her anyway, so screw off. But I completely lost thought of what I was going to say. Yeah, girls my age, yeah. So they're either married, they have kids, or they just don't do anything with their life and they stay at home with their parents. Like, so it makes it a little easier because the selection is narrowed into, and a lot of people, they say, here's the other thing. I was reading a stat. I think it said 60% of marriages under 30 and usually end up 60% of marriages where both the parties are under 30 years old usually ends in divorce. So I'm 27, and they said they basically we have a 6 out of chance. Like if I got married in the next 3 years, I have a 6 out of 10 chance of getting divorced. I'm really not trying to do that because if I get married once, I get divorced. That's it. Like, I'm freaking doing streaming for the rest of my life. Like, I'm cool with that. I think it'd be easier to find a girl who understands this. Better yet, find a girl who does this. That's what I'm like, bro. When I was so obsessed with Butters and Valkyrie, I'm like, bro, they do that and they understand it. I don't have to bother them. They don't have to bother me during the times we can stream during the same times. Bada boop, bada beep, hit them with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was like, man, I need to get a gamer girl because it'd be a lot easier because she would actually understand this. If you tell this to any girl who's never played a video game in her life, hey, I'm making this amount of money off of streaming, and what people do is they subscribe to me, and it's like subscribing to Netflix, but they're subscribing to my content instead of like Netflix where you can watch movies or like YouTube TV. They're subscribing to me and they do it monthly, and that's how I get my. She'd be like, what? So then like doesn't understand like the more time you put in, the more chances you get for people to come and subscribe to you. It's just hard for people to understand, for females to understand that. I think it's getting to the point where because I know a lot of females are starting to come over to Twitch. That the female streaming community is growing, which is good. But the other thing is, the life hack of all is it is easier to do anything in life if you're attractive. And you can't tell me it's not true. Here's why. If you're attractive as a female on Twitch, you're gonna make it. As long as you put in the time. If you're attractive on YouTube as a female, you're going to make it. If you're attractive as an Instagram model, male or female, you're going to make it. If you are if you're attractive, male, female, and you usually walk up to a person and ask them out or ask them for their number, you're usually going to get it. Being attractive is a fucking life hack, and people don't realize that. It actually makes me mad when people are like, I'm a 6 out of 10, but they're you know that they're hot. Or there was like a trend on TikTok. What was it? It was like, he turned this down, and I'm like, you know you're hot and you're doing that for attention. Like I'm gonna throw up. A lot of the girls on TikTok, and it cracks me up because you have these good looking girls, and they flaunt their cheeks off, or they do some like stupid ass trend to like get like thirst traps and shit. And it's like, you're literally, whatever bait you're throwing at, you're like, if you throw out bad bait, you're gonna get a bad fish, right? So like, if you're like putting your cheeks on there and you want a serious relationship with a nice guy and you have your cheeks all over your TikTok, guess what? The guy that is DMing you all he wants to do is fuck. That's it. He doesn't really care about anything else because he doesn't know you. He doesn't know how your personality is. He doesn't know like if you're like cool or what kind of interest you like. He doesn't know like how many feet. He literally just seen your cheeks on there and like, man, I'd smash. And so that's what kind of energy you're giving off. And then that happens, and then the female whose cheeks showing on TikTok ends up getting hurt, and then she says all guys are bad. That's usually how it works. And then either that it's either that one, or the girl who's showing cheeks actually gives a guy a chance, and she's not satisfied because at the beginning he was giving her all this attention because she was so hot and yada yada yada, and he was trying to get her. Then he finally got her, and now he's kind of lax about it, just chilling. And then she becomes unhappy because he gave it all up front and didn't continue it through the relationship. So she doesn't want to hurt his feelings, or she's comfortable with it and knows that she can fall back on him. So she ended up fucking being sketchy and cheating on him, and then that hurts the guy, and then it's just a fucking deadly cycle. So like, if a girl's showing her cheeks on whatever, I'd probably pass. Like that, I'm just telling you that you and I should probably just pass. Like thirst traps, we need to get off of them because it's annoying. I'm actually starting this wave. We don't have any females that watch this, but I know a lot of people, like, you put your effort out there to try to meet a girl or try to do this. Like, we've been on Bumble, we've been on not TikTok, we've been on Tinder. You've walked up, asked for girls' numbers, yada, yada, yada. Guess what? Not doing it anymore. Tired of it. Like, I was thinking of this earlier today, how to, like, explain this. You only have so much energy throughout the day, right? So if you are, let's say your energy is like your phone. You charge your phone up right when you wake up, bam, unplug it, okay? There's important things that you can do on your phone, but what you're going to do is you're going to scroll on TikTok and look at cheeks, and scroll on Bumble and look and try to find hot girls and stuff. That's going to drain your energy, just like your life energy too, not your phone energy. So you got to find what's important to put your energy to. And chasing girls and watching TikToks and swiping right on Bumble and Tinder and like trying to DM girls on Instagram, not worth the energy. It's just not. It's boring. I'm tired of it. Like, I'm 27. I don't really care anymore. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, if a girl finds me attractive, okay, like I said, there is going to be attractive girls wherever you go. What I think is important is that she understands your interests and you understand hers, and you guys can kind of collide like that. Like, that's why I was like, gamer girls. Perfect, because they'd understand this. But you can have the hottest girl in the world, but if her attitude or her personality is fucking stale, like, pass. Like, it's pretty simple on that. So, like, going up to attractive girls isn't going to be the best thing. That's why I think they say, the best places to meet a girl is either, one, through stuff you like to do, like going to church, going to the gym, stuff like that, or through friends, which, I mean, a lot of my friends here are married, and a lot of my friends back home, I mean, I don't even want to date anybody from back home. All the girls there, just like, But I'm just done. I'm at the point where I'm just done spending energy on useless shit. Girls is the big thing. So we need to start the trend of basically in 2021, the girls are the shooters. The girls are the ones who are DMing us. The girls are the ones who's coming up asking for our numbers, asking us out on dates, because I'm not doing it. Do I need to tell you anything else? Because I'm not doing it. Don't care. Like, my focuses are go to work, slave for 8 hours, make that money, come home and do what the fuck I want until I'm going to go to bed. I'm cool with that. And then every now and then, throw some time in with friends. Not every weekend, because, you got to sacrifice, right? You got to sacrifice. Every now and then, throw in time with friends, go home, see family, And the other thing, I've been FaceTiming my family. So, I know that they want me to come physically home, but I've been just FaceTiming them or texting them or doing whatever on the phone. I'm cool with that. With my friends back home, if they really want to talk to me, they know where to find me. 6 o'clock to fucking 10 or 11 o'clock on Twitch. It's not that hard. They know where I'm at. So I'm just tired. I'm just done with putting my energy in useless places. I'm not shooting shots anymore at girls. I don't really care. I think it's probably going to be but the other thing with the 60% of people who get married under the age of 30 and end up in divorce. The other fun fact was that it's a 15% increase if they graduate college. So I already have 15. I think it was 15 or 13. So I already have an increase of not getting divorced. But I need to know a girl for at least 2 years, 2 years minimum. So let's say I meet a girl next month. 2 years minimum before we even think. We're not even thinking about it until 2 years, because it takes probably 5 years to know literally everything about someone. I'm sure you've met someone, you can have a friend for 5 years. There's shit back when they were younger you don't know about. So, I would like to know a lot of shit about that, and then, vice versa. They'd probably like to know it about me, but my best friends, I probably don't know. I don't know everything about them. Do I know a lot about them? Yeah, makes sense. But with someone that you're going to get married to, 2 years isn't enough. I don't care. So I'm done sinking energy into useless places, especially the other one is going to bars. Oh my gosh, makes me yak. I think I'm done going to bars, bro. Maybe once every, blue moon or full moon, but bar, all that stuff's worthless. That's why I've been trying to not waste my time. Your time is the most, I don't care what anybody says, time is the most valuable thing on the planet. Time. Because it's the one thing you can't get back. Literally, that's the only thing. Time with people, or time with doing what you want. It's important how you spend your time, because you only get so many per day. You get 24 hours, okay? What are you going to do with that? Okay, you have 24 hours. And the thing is, here's the cool thing. LeBron James has 24 hours. Tiger Woods has 24 hours. Jeff Bezos has 24 hours. Elon Musk has 24 hours. Who else? Joe Rogan has 24 hours. Anybody that you know, that you like, that you think is rich or you idolize, they have this. What's crazy is they have the same amount of time every day that you do. They just utilize it better, and you use it by sitting on TikTok for 5 hours a day, or watching Netflix, or doing stupid shit, whatever. I choose not to do that anymore. If I'm laying in bed and I'm watching Twitch, that's useless time, but I'm literally going to bed so I can try to wake up early and get some shit done on the computer or whatever. But time is money, man. I'm telling you, you gotta be on it with time. And so chasing females is something that I have canceled for myself in 2021. That's not allowed anymore in my lifetime. Basically I'm done with it, period. I'm cool with putting effort out there. I'm drained as far as the chasing abilities, okay, of the female specimen. I'm just freaking kidding, but yeah, I'm done doing it. So I'm over with that. I think the other thing is like, well, I have this written down. Girls literally like it's a cycle. Okay, girls. So you will delete these apps. You won't talk to any girls. You won't do this. You'll finally get a comfortable space of like what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. And then what you do is you get lonely for one freaking minute and you're like, oh, I want a girlfriend. I want a boyfriend, whatever. And that's when you start shooting shots and you like looking for it. Like whenever you put it in your mind, oh, I'm lonely. How do you fix that? Oh yeah, I get a significant other. Wrong. That's not how you do it, but that's how everybody thinks you should do it. But what happens is you have all this confident bells. You're like, all right, you know what? I'm tired of being lonely, or, you want to spend time with someone, or maybe you just want to get your fix and you have a couple one night stands or whatever whatever boat you're riding on. Whenever you go and do that, you fail. And what happens when you fail? Usually your confidence goes down. So, or you start thinking negative thoughts, like let's say you stream for 5 days and no one's in your chat, and you're like, and before those 5 days, you're saying, oh, I'm going to stream every day. I'm going to stream every freaking day. I'm going to stream every freaking day for 5 hours. And then after those 5 days and those 25 hours that you stream and nobody's been in your chat, you're probably your confidence is going to go down a little bit. And then your mind's going to start saying, oh yeah, you're not going to do it. You might as well give up. So then you give up, and then you start to build that confidence back up, and bam, now you're back at where you were before you even started that nonsense. And then what are you going to do? You're going to be dumb, and you're going to do the same exact thing, and you're just in this deadly-ass cycle. And guess what? I don't do that anymore. No. Don't do it anymore. It's over. I mean, I've freaking won. I've destroyed it. The girls thing was the hardest thing for me because I don't even know when the last time I had a girlfriend is. I don't even know the last time I had a conversation with a female that wasn't one of my friends. I'm trying to think. Because I have 2 friends back home that I don't even text very often, One of them is we send memes and TikToks back and forth to each other, and then the other one, I mean, she's basically married, so I mean, she asks how I'm doing and stuff every now and then, but I'll probably never be will I see her again? Probably, but will I go and hang out with her? No, not really. But I can't even tell you the last time I've even wasted the time doing it, and I've been cool without the females. He's the other thing, man. I'm telling you, this shit works against you. Okay, when I got comfortable with not having females and everything, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. This is a funny story. So one day I was driving up to I had to drive to get my mail, and right across the little roadway is where you throw your trash away. So I was driving to get mail, and I'm heading back down towards my apartment. I'm heading towards my apartment, and there's speed bumps, and I go slow on the speed bumps because, got a nice whip, got to take care of it. Can't be trying to, Vin Diesel, some Fast and Furious shit over this. So I'm doing this, and I come real slow, and this girl looks at me, makes eye contact, smiles, and waves at me. Now I'm thinking, this was my first day here. My first day living here. And I was thinking, what the hell is going on? So I was like, okay. And what's fucked about that is every time I go outside, I've seen her walking one other time, and it was literally on my way to work. I was like, oh, dude, I'm a meet her, I'm going to hang out with her. Because she was cute, from what I seen. And I was like, what the hell? She shot her shot there. That's me. When she does that, I was like, dude, there's 2 things. And one of them's realistic and one of them's not. There's 2 things. One of them is she actually could see me through my windows and thought, he's cute, whatever, wave at him. Or 2, the more realistic one is she thought that I was somebody else that lived there and she was waving at him. Because it was a friendly, little wave, and I was like, all right, whatever. So I seen her one other time when I was leaving for work. And she already walked past where I walk out to my car, so I seen her, and you know what I did? This is fucking hilarious. I had a couple minutes, so I went up at 7 o'clock in the morning and checked my mail to see if I can, if that was her, and two, if I could run into her, but I didn't see her. Then the other day, I think she lives down this way, but the other day I think I seen her unpacking her car with groceries. So like stupid shit like that. Like that little 2-second, those little 2 seconds drove my mind crazy that I was like going out of my way, and like when you walk out, you look both ways to see if she's walking. It's just dumb shit like that. That tries to, I think, bait you back into that shit. So I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm good. Like yesterday, bro, I don't know why. But I was walking in the middle of the road. Don't ask why. Like the little roadway where people drive down to their apartments. And I was walking to my car to go to the Connor fight. And I got in my garage, and there was a car that was like behind me. And I went and I unlocked my car, because all I have to do is put my hand in the door handle and it unlocks. So I unlocked my car, and then I was walking back to it, and this chick was like slow creeping by my garage, just gave me a little checkout, and then she stopped. So I opened my thing, put my beer in, glanced back again. She was literally like, I don't know, 15 feet from me. Shut my door, and I got in my car, backed out, and I was expecting something. I didn't know like if she was checking me out. I don't know like if she had a staring problem because she was looking at me the whole time that I was like putting beer in my car, or if she was like like an Uber driver, like an Uber food delivery, or like a DoorDash driver trying to find someone. But she eyeballed me in this like dumb shit of like thinking like, oh, here we go. She's gonna, she's got an opportunity to shoot her shot right here. She's seen it. And, I got my car, pulled out of my garage and shut my garage and pulled away. So like, it's just dumb shit like that, bros. But yeah, stop wasting your time. That's the meat and bone right now. Stop wasting your freaking time, dude. Like take your energy and put it into good things. That's what I've been trying to do this year, and it's been working out pretty freaking well for me. So yeah. All right, guys. I've enjoyed talking to you guys about random shit. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any comments, make sure you put them down in the comments. Okay. Like I said, this week we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So for you guys, it's today, tomorrow, Wednesday. And then Thursday I leave. So I'm probably, either today, tomorrow, or Wednesday, I'm going to have to record another podcast so you guys got it. So let me know down in the comments, okay? And we leave Thursday for the golf trip. We're going to try to do IRL streams on the golf courses. They're like, I think the cheapest one we're doing is $80 for 18, which if you think that's not bad, I want you to call your best golf course in your area and say you want to ride 18 and see how much the price is. I bet it's about $40. So we're playing some pretty nice courses. And then I'll be back Monday, which Monday there's a week from when you guys are seeing this is when I'll be back, and that will be having another podcast uploaded, and then bam, I think that is the second we start our cycle back up of work stream. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys listening. Like I said, if you have any comments or anything you want me to talk about down in the put them down in the comments, okay? I read comments every podcast, every time I record, so I'll see it, and I'll be doing that until we get like a stupid amount of comments that we can't read. Until we start, like, the reading comments is, like, the whole episode. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I appreciate you guys if you made it this far. Make sure you drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Twitch. If you have Twitch Prime, drop a sub. We need, you know what? The next goal, making $50. I'm just like, the next goal is to make $50 a month, okay? That's the freaking next goal. It is. All right, boys. I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, we stream on Twitch every day. You can check that out. I've been uploading on TikTok every day. It's BLS on TikTok, get cheeky on there. So, yeah, I appreciate you, boys. Make sure you guys have a good week. Come check out the streams. Again, like I said, you need to come check out the streams. Freaking bonkers. Super bonkers. Sick. Okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.